Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another process where we can utilize wildcard in order to change the directory. Okay, so mainly we are going to focus on another topic related to change directory command where we will perform some operation for change directory and utilize asterisk wherever it is needed. Okay, so before we discuss that command, let me tell you the exact requirement, like what are those situations or what are those scenarios where we can utilize this wildcard data change. Okay, because when you want to change your directory and there is a specific directory which you are not aware of, so in that case you can utilize the asterisk as a wildcard. Okay, so to understand the requirement, first of all we have to hit one command here, which is work lnk. The moment when you hit work lnk, it will take you to this screen which is for work with object links. Now on this screen, for you, like there might be different directory. For sure there would be different directory because in my case it is /home/Sharmit because Sharmit is my username, and in your case it would be /home/your username. Let's say if your username is abc, so it would show /home/abc. Okay, now from this list, there is one directory which I'm going to use for demo purpose, which is Sharmit. Okay. Now if I take option 5 here, there are other directories as well, like ABC is there. So I can take 5 here also. Fine. So just assume this is the path which we want to set or for which we want to change the directory. Now usually what we do when we want to change directory, we can simply use cd. This thing we have already discussed, right? We simply use cd and then use the path in order to set the directory to this location, which is /home/Sharmit/tech/Sharmit/abc. But just assume a scenario where you skip the name of this, or you don't know what is the directory name prior to tech/Sharmit. So in that case we can utilize the wildcards. So what wildcard will do, it will place like we will place the asterisk here, and on the basis of that asterisk it will identify the directory automatically, and it will try to match your given scenario with the name that you have put here. So what it will do, it will firstly look for that particular directory which could be in this place of asterisk, and once it is matched then it will change the directory to that particular location. Okay, so this is the wildcard when you want to set asterisk in place of anything, or maybe let's say if you don't know even about this texture method, so in this place also we can try to use the wildcard. Okay, so this is just a theoretical description of this scenario, like what we are going to do, but we will also perform all these operation on Qshell command directly. Okay, so I think better to go there and perform some commands, so it would be much more easier for us. Okay, so I'm copying it, simply copying this location from here. Now to execute the Qshell command, you can run one short command which is qsh. What qsh will do, it will open your Qshell command entry. Okay, now on this Qshell command entry, we can firstly verify our present working directory, because as we are going to use cd for changing the directory, so we should know like what is our present working directory. So let me make it as pwd to check the present working directory, and it is showing /home/Sharmit. Okay, now let's say if I want to change the directory to the location which we have copied, so for that I can simply write cd then a space and put the location. Let me paste it above. Yeah, so we have just pasted it here. So what it will do, it will change the directory to /home/Sharmit/tech/Sharmit and abc. This is the normal process, right? This is what we do usually. So if I hit enter, it will change it. Okay, fine. And if you would like to verify it, you can use pwd, hit enter, and it is proved that yes, it has been changed. But the question is, suppose I'm not aware of one directory which is just prior to tech/Sharmit. For example, Sharmit, I'm not aware of this directory. So if I try to execute like this, it will give error because we are not providing anything here, right? So it is giving error found changing to directory /home/blank/tech/Sharmit/abc. So in this situation, in such situation, what we can do, if we are not aware of any particular directory, in place of that directory we can use asterisk. So what asterisk will do, it will be considered as a wildcard. Okay, so okay, let me firstly change the directory to previous state, cd hyphen. Yeah, so it is at home and Sharmit. So now we will use this command with wildcard. So in this case, I can simply put asterisk here, hit enter. You can see it has been changed. Now if I go and hit pwd, you can see the directory is changed to /home /Sharmit /tech-Sharmit and abc. Okay, so this is how we can utilize asterisk in as a wildcard in order to change your directory when you want to, like when you are not sure about any particular directory in the chain, then you can utilize this asterisk. Okay, now there might be one question from you guys, like what will happen if I try to put two asterisk here. Let's verify it. So let me go to the back state. So now we are, you know that, right? cd hyphen, because this thing we have already covered. So right now we are again at /home /Sharmit. So what I will do here, I can simply use cd, then paste my location, and in place of, let's say I'm not aware of Sharmit directory, I can put asterisk here. Similarly, if I'm not aware of tech Sharmit directory, I can put asterisk here as well. Oh my, okay, let me repaste it. So yeah, so this is now in place of Sharmit, we will put asterisk as a wildcard. Likewise, in place of tech Sharmit also we will put asterisk as a wildcard, and then we will hit enter. So it is executed successfully. To verify the same, we will use the command pwd present working directory, and it is showing that it has been changed to /home /Sharmit and /tech-Sharmit abc. Okay, all right. Now one more scenario we will try to implement here. Let's say if I know about the directory name, for example, here I know that this is a Sharmit, and in place of abc, if I try to put asterisk, will it work? Let's check. So if you try to hit enter on this command, it will give this error. Too many arguments specified on the command, because you are not providing the final file name. Then it would, and there might be various directories right here. So that's why it is giving this kind of error, too many arguments specified on the command. Okay, so I think now it is clear like how we are utilizing the wildcard in order to change our directory to a particular location when you are not aware of any specific directory in the chain. Okay, so you have these are the all scenarios, and make sure to use asterisk on the correct place, otherwise it will give you error. And if you are getting any kind of error, you can simply read that out, and then accordingly you can change your directory. Okay, so these are the specific scenario which you may encounter in your projects. So I recommend you to go and practice all these things. So I think now we are comfortable with this Qshell related stuff, so it's good time to start with the CL discussion. So I'll quickly show you how we can utilize the same thing over CL program. So here I have already created one program which is for program to check change directory with asterisk. So for this you just need to write DCL, which is for declaring the variable, provide variable name, type, storage, length, then simply hit enter. It will declared variable is declared. Then we have to use chg var command, take F4 here. So in chg var you can put the variable name as command, and your directory name is cd /home /Sharmit abc asterisk abc, and we are good. Okay, so variable has been changed. Now it's time to execute the command. So to execute the command, simply write strqsh, take F4, provide variable name, and we are good with this. Okay, so we are ready with program. And if you have any doubt in basics like how to declare variable and what all things we are doing here, then you can refer previous session, because these all things we have already discussed in the previous sessions in detail. Okay, so for time being we are just focusing on the command part. So you can see it is compiled, and once you call it, it will work in the background. It means it is not giving any error. It means it is executed successfully and our directory has been changed to the given location. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.